VTS, Red Eagle, hooking.
Red Eagle hooking, thank you. Due away now from 106 is the passenger ship Ventura, over.
Ventura away from 106, thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates! I forgot to press the button then. What's happened to the weather? It's not like the last broadcast, is it? Last broadcast we had a rainbow, absolutely marvellous rainbow over in Cowes. Today we've got various renderings of grey. That looks what it looks like. Oh, junction cam is not working. Even on ferry cam, you can see lots of greyness. There's even a drop of rain there. Over on box cam, there we go. Ventura and Oceana Marina are both beyond our camera there to the right hand side. The Southampton boat show is really ramping up there now. Lots of boats have been arriving for that. That opens Friday to the general public. Netlycam is working here. I mean, can't see too much from Netlycam. Unfortunately, Itching Cam seems to have broken at the moment. I believe it's an internet issue at the sailing club. Port cam is working, and we have sound. I can hear the sound this time. Have a quick check of the weather. 17C. And 74% humidity. I reckon it feels a bit chillier than that out there, personally. I have heard of some people even putting their heating on. So there was the two ships we have here. Well, it looks like we've got a Ro-Ro here as well. The Grande Guinea. And then the Oceana Marina and the Oceana Ventura. No, Oceana Ventura, sorry, the P&O Ventura. P&O Ventura has called in. So she is due away. Due away any moment now. Ventura, it's off on a small trip, actually. Just a 4-day round trip to Amsterdam. And 2 nights in Amsterdam. So that's a pretty decent cruise. You get to spend the whole day in Amsterdam. Maybe even the evening. Maybe perhaps even strolling around certain districts in Amsterdam, perhaps. So just the 2 departures, the Ventura any moments now, and the Oceana Marina at 6 o'clock. There's a few more departures this week, and I noticed that Sunday is looking particularly busy, so I'm definitely broadcasting Sunday. There's 5 ships on Sunday, and also I believe it's the last outing for Shield Hall on Sunday. I read on her page, I'm pretty sure it's this Sunday, that she's out to do lots of hootings and honkings. Honkings and hootings and whoopings galore on Shield Hall. Ideally, she'll be somewhere near one of our cameras, so we'll hear her loud and clearly. She also tends to poke fun, I think, at the cruise ships. The cruise ships like to honk back as well, so could be quite a honky one on Sunday. And so that's Sunday. And what did I say we have? We've got Norwegian Prima, Avia, Sky Princess, Disney Dream, and Queen Mary 2. So a couple of channel favourites there, the Disney Dream and the Queen Mary 2. Avia, that'll be pretty good. And then Saturday, it's just 2 on Saturday, Iona and Ventura, 5 and 5:30. I'll probably do that one. Then Friday, just Britannia. Thursday, there's 2. I'll probably do Thursday as well because it's at 4 o'clock, and that's 2 princesses, the Caribbean Princess and the Regal Princess. Now, again, that could be another high opportunity for
BTS,
honking.
At 7 Northwest, Netley, in permission to maintain speed, please.
7 Southampton BTS, yes, you may proceed if safe to do so. No reported traffic, over.
Thank you.
And as you see, I think the raindrops are forming. Just a little nose around the boat show myself. So what was I saying? Oh, yes, Thursday, Caribbean Princess and Regal Princess. And on Wednesday, it's quite a good day, Aurora, Borealis, and Queen Mary 2.
Mark Low Raider, Southampton BTS.
Unfortunately, I won't be available to broadcast on Saturday. On Wednesday, I mean, because I should be at the Aegeus Bowl, or Rose Bowl, or whatever it's called these days, watching the cricket International T20 England versus Australia. And hopefully the weather will hold out, although I do think I'm going to have to find my jumper out. Over here on the boat show, there we go, there's quite a few little boats coming of that. That looks like a Sargo. Mainly because I can read the name off the stern. I think they're built in Eastern Europe, the Sargos. I'm not sure I remember correctly. And look what we got over here. Oh, that looks like a very large catamaran. Oh, and I would think that's probably some Fairlines there, considering that's the Fairline stand. There's the chat there. Putting the covers on. Now, what else have we got here? Oh, looks like a Power Cat there. Oh, wow, there's lots of exciting boats down here. Down at the boat show. Lots of toys. Definitely beyond my budget. That's not to say that I'm not going to go and have a look. Do a bit of... I don't know, what's the aquatic equivalent of kicking tyres? Booting a fender, I suppose? I'm not really sure. I'm sure what the aquatic equivalent of tyre kicking is. Let's have a quick look on the map. Oh dear, I've lost my cursor. It won't go very well today. Oh, here we go. Oh no, Ventura still hasn't moved. Naughty, naughty, naughty. What's going on here? There you go. There's Ventura. He still hasn't moved. Oh, I've forgotten to completely look at the chat. Where's the chat gone? Oh, gosh. Ahoy there. Ahoy there, Deborah Speller, Kelly Marshall, Joe McKenney. And ahoy there. Oh, excellent blue spanner, baby blue. Ahoy there, Christine Nicholson, Mrs. Ayo. Ahoy there, Ellie Murley. Ahoy there, CS28. And yes, I did get your card. Many thanks. I realised I thought I'd sent you an email, and I hadn't. It was just in draft. Ahoy there. Who else have we got in here? Ahoy there. I think I got everyone. Oh, and ahoy there, Paul Dobson. He's in the chat as well. He's our channel sponsor. I need to talk to you about those graphics as well, shipmate. And then we can get that sorted out. And someone else was saying that the weather's not very pleasant in Norfolk. Drizzly in Norfolk. You know, do you know what? I think we could... Yeah, look at that. We are starting to get drizzly here in the port of Southampton as well. Weather forecast. No actual rain recorded at the moment. No, nothing yet. There's shipmate Oliver says it's grey in Portsmouth. I think it feels like to me that winter has arrived. Summer has ended and winter has arrived. Dear. Looks like Netlicam's gone offline now as well. Has it gone offline? I can't seem to connect to it. Yeah, Netlicam's gone offline. Oh, dear. Netlicam doesn't like the rain, I've noticed. It struggles with the rain. As soon as there's a bit of drizzle, it seems to upset the Wi-Fi link. With the shipmate Heather Norris says, kids are on Ventura for a little break. Certainly is a little break. Excellent. We'll keep an eye out for that. Let me just have a look, see if I can sort out what's going on with some of these cameras. I do wonder if it's a problem at the Netley, the winch house that houses the winch for pulling in the yachts. It has a subsect. It has a problem with the power supply basically, and it does trip out. And I know that's been a problem in the past. Yes, Netlicam has kaputted. Oh, that's annoying. I've Netlicam's kaput. And my itching cam is not working. Oh dear. We've got a flagging service here, shipmates. That has literally just happened, because you can see if I go over to Netlicam, that is just 4 minutes past that stopped working. I think we might have water in the Wi-Fi link is what I did. The camera's fine. The camera works really well, but it's the connection to the camera that disappears. Gotta say water in the Wi-Fi link. I think that's what it is. What else I'm looking for now? Looking for that camera there. Let's have a quick look at the map. What's going on the map? What's it going on the map? Oh, yep, Ventura. She's just moving ever so slightly now. Okay, good. Right, we've got something to look at, and I think I might struggle afterwards though. It's going to be the problem. Technology, I love it. And then also I like to shout at it because sometimes, yeah, it's not very good. It just goes wrong just when you need it. Look at that, like 4 minutes past 5, just when we don't need it. Weather shipmate Susan Clellan says there's snow in Glencoe this afternoon. Oh, my word. Yes, I heard it was really cold, isn't it? There's some really cold night times coming on. So perhaps, like I say, perhaps there'll be more shipmates turning their heating on, I suspect. Shipmate Robert Lynch says blue sky and bright and sunny in Oldham. Wow. Oh, yeah. Shipmate Mason Stewart makes a very good point. And in case you're wondering, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel. That's something I always forget to do. It should be. I should make a little list of things I have to do, shouldn't I? But there we go. I haven't quite done it. Ventura is on the move. I should put the radio is on. Yeah, should see Ventura in a few minutes. He's just pulling away from the side. Shipmate Paul Dobson reckons another mug of grog instead of putting the heating on. Yeah, I'd say you're probably right there. Could definitely do with something to warm your soul. Keep that winter away for another few days. Oh, shipmate Michael App says it's pouring in Bournemouth. If I can, that's one thing I can't actually restart the Wi-Fi link remotely, which is a shame. Mainly because part of it is remotely, and I would need Wi-Fi to restart the remote Wi-Fi. Anyway, that's a me problem, something for the captain to deal with at some point. All right, okay, it is. Yeah, it's definitely. I think we've got some drizzle coming in. I'm going to check the weather for later in the week because the boat show opens Friday, and I'm planning on being down there Friday, first day of the boat show. Also, tomorrow I'm off to the cricket. So tomorrow evening looks always cricket. A bit chilly. I think I'll have to find a jumper or two out. And then Friday for the boat show. Oh, sunny in the morning. Indeed, and on the cooler side as well. Well, I should definitely be down there in the morning. Oh, look, there we go. I can see a little bit of Ventura squeezing onto our screens. Only off on a little short one, this. As if you're it's the sort of cruise I'd recommend you going on if you were interested in cruising, didn't want to go for a whole week or something. This is probably quite good. 4 days. It's 2 nights. 2 nights, yeah. Only going to Amsterdam, so it's not too far, but it sails right into Amsterdam. Docks right in the centre of town, so you can just hop off your cruise ship and go for a walk around those canals and go to the various museums. I seem to remember going to some strange museums when I was in Amsterdam last. I haven't heard any passenger numbers yet. Ventura is one of the...
Panicat Cow, Southampton VTS all received. No reported traffic. Over.
One of the older ships in the P&O fleet.
Southampton VTS, Red Falcon, afternoon again. Approaching highest line, permission to continue, please.
Red Falcon, Southampton VTS, yep, may proceed as safe to do so. Over.
Thank you.
Yep, one of the older vessels in the P&O fleet, built in 2008, 16 years old. 116,000 gross tons, so she's not small. And with a maximum passengers of somewhere around about 3,700. I know there's quite a few shipmates like the smaller ships. Oh, and shipmate Terence Sharp says he is on the deck above the bridge. Ooh, okay. Well, it's fairly easy to see. Let's see if we can zoom in. Fortunately, visibility is being handicapped by, I think it's drizzle. It looks to me like it's drizzling out there. Oh, yes, I can see there's a whole lot of shipmates on that sort of viewing area above the bridge. That'd be a great place to go, wouldn't it? Feel like you're in the captain in charge of proceedings. Well, the shipmate Victoria Raguras is cam. Yeah, I think cam's working. Ooh, yeah, not very nice though, is it? I think the drizzle has set in. But anyway, shipmate Terence is there somewhere. He's somewhere up on that top. I don't know if you can see, just above the bridge, before the top of the ship, there's a, looks like a very wide, long balcony, and shipmate Terence is there somewhere. Bit wobbly though. I think the wind has picked up. Oh yes, I remember now with Ventura. Quite a lot of the ships don't allow you to get right to the very front. But look at this on Ventura. There's a little gap right at the very front there. You can. I'm not sure if that's currently passenger accessible. I think some people have told me it was passenger accessible, and then it was now crew only accessible, and I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you could tell me if you know in the chat, shipmates, but certainly I think being able to get right to the front of the ship is important.
Red Jet 7 shortly departing Town Quay to Gauss, please.
Red Jet 7, Southampton VBS, that's all received. Yep, may proceed. Outbound at 102, the Ventura. Inbound at Lanes Lake, Red Eagle, followed by the UKP Cherry Sand. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant weather. Oh, shipmate Terence. Oh, I think he's in a cabin. Oh, he's on the cabin on the port side. Oh. I don't know if you're going to wave to us, shipmates. We might see you. Our channel sponsor, Paul Thompson, says, from Love Cruise, says, it's nicknamed the hamburger. And my word, it does look like a hamburger, doesn't it? Now you're making me think about the galley and the buffet. I've only just started broadcasting. I can't be thinking about the buffet time already. Terence Sharp says passenger deck 7. Not sure. Not sure which one that is. We'll keep an eye out for you, shipmate. I don't know if it's drizzling or not. I've got the impression that it's drizzling. Well, I can't really see it for certain. It's certainly closing in over there on Cows. Yeah, it's looking pretty grey that way as well. Never mind, you'll be lovely and warm on Ventura. Hopefully enjoying a rum-based cocktail. Get a gasp of sea air before heading down to that buffet later. Oh, there's Shepherd Book. Your Shepherd Book is enjoying much better weather over there stateside. That's actually a surprising number of shipmates out on their balconies. We get all the flags down here at the boat show. They look like Beneteau flags. Oh, shipmate Terence says the deck 7 is the open part at the front. While you're on deck 14. So, okay, that gives me someone to go on then. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 14. Okay, so you're up there then. I've worked out where you are, shipmate. Shipmate Terence must be up here somewhere. Oh, there are quite a few people at the front, aren't there? Might not be the best of weather to be out. Looks like jumpers and coats are the flavour of the day. Oh, I can see some waving. I reckon that could be our shipmate. I don't think I could see you past the bridge earlier, shipmate. So there we go. You need to be wearing a bright pink t-shirt like your neighbours. They're much easier to spot. You're almost camouflaged there.
VTS, Ventura, Pierhead.
Ventura VTS will receive Dredger Cherry Sand, Venus Lake Boy now, inbound.
Thank you.
Oh, they've got some more wavers up on top. Look at this weather. There we go. They've got someone waving a cardigan. I don't know you should be waving that cardigan, shipmate. I think probably we're better suited wearing it. It is not the best of weather today. It's not cold. Yeah, got some wavers going on. There we go. So it's a good location up by the name of the ship, Ventura side. Excellent. A whole little crowd of them up there. Well done. I'm hoping I was going to get something interesting on ferry cam, but it appears it's just.
Red Eagle VTS will receive Ventura Pierhead outbound. Jet 7 away from Town Quay. Over.
That's all, copy, sir. Thank you.
It's Red Jet 7.
Our intentions would be just to hold off south of Dockhead and just wait for the Ventura to clear.
All received.
Oh, I think the wind's picking up. Oh, yeah, look at that. Gusting 16 knots. Humidity's on the rise, 81%. No rainfall recorded. I think that's just drizzle at the moment. Difficult to record drizzle. Haven't heard any numbers yet, so it's difficult to know how busy it was going to be.
Lady Bertha, Southampton VTS.
I suspect we're probably looking at something near maximum capacity. Oh, we got the red funnel sneaking in just in front.
Lady Bertha, Southampton VTS. That's all received.
Oh, it feels like I'm broadcasting again in winter time now, with raindrops all over and grey skies and getting dark. Oh, it's only not even 5:30 and it feels dark. I think we still have a. Actually, no, I'm just looking. I was going to say I thought we had a ferry out of action, but I don't think we do. I think all the ferries are back in action again. Noticed I've been busy working on things. Yeah, off to Ventura, off to Amsterdam. There's Terence still waving up there, is he? Oh yeah, he's giving us a half-hearted gentle wave now.
Jet 6 VTS, that's all received. Traffic information, the Ventura, Town Quay outbound, clear channel, over.
Yeah, it looks like jumpers and cardigans are the flavour of the day. Oh gosh, the wavers are still going there. Very good. Maybe they're keeping warm. Good bit of exercise. Keep yourself warm by waving. Get yourself down to the galley.
Waverley, Southampton VTS.
Oh, where's Waverley then?
Waverley VTS, say again, over. Waverley VTS all received no immediate traffic. Have the Ventura, Town Quay now outbound, she'll be clear channel, over.
Yes, not a very pretty colour today. Unlike, when was it last, when we were broadcasting, we had the rainbow. Was that Saturday or was that Sunday? I think it was Sunday, wasn't it? Currently we're a couple of cameras down. Netley Cam is non-functioning. Itching cam is also non-functioning. Cruise cam is
Final
non-functioning.
Spray VTS, that's all received. Traffic information of Ventura, Ocean Dock, outbound, clear channel.
It's yeah, it's rather. I feel like everything's breaking. It's like summer's gone, wet weather's here. It's time to break down. I haven't even had any horns yet. Oh, this weather reminds me of... It just looks like something that's printed in the 1950s book. 1950s ship spotting book. It's just devoid of colour. Trying to see if I can reconnect with Cowscam. Not Cowscam. Netlycam, but Netlycam doesn't appear to be working. No. Oh dear. Shipmate Seawolf 999 says the cams are hibernating. I think they are. I think they've given up. They said, we've worked hard this season, Captain. We've been busy broadcasting all the time, and the weather's not very good. We're just gonna give up. Well, the shipmate Henry V says, any plans to back on the water soon? Yeah, I'm hoping to get a little budget cruise on a ship that I've suddenly forgotten the name, Queen Victoria, in about a month's time. I'm going to travel on a Cunard ship. Never been on a Cunard ship. I'm going to go on a Cunard ship the cheapest way possible. So it'll be the cheapest inside cabin, just to see if it's an interesting experience. Shipmate Jean Hall says the Waverley's near Yarmouth. I wonder where she's going. Is she heading back into Southampton, or is she going somewhere else? Oh yeah, there she is. She's down just off of Yarmouth. Hi there, shipmate Terence Sharp says, looking forward to breakaway. Yeah, I think you might just escape with some decent weather there, shipmate, in Amsterdam. So do enjoy yourself. Don't have too many of those funny cookies. And is there there's a big Van Gogh museum, isn't there, in Amsterdam? Look at that, the only spot of colour here is the red kestrel. Well, the shipmate Ray Morris says, I have to get my hammer and screwdriver out. You're certainly right, shipmate. I'm going to be busy overtime with the hammer and screwdriver. I'm hoping the Oceana Marina departs on time. Oh, hi there, shipmate Paula Jones. Many thanks for becoming a member, shipmate. Get yourself down to the galley, grab yourself a mug of grog, and make sure you've joined our Discord server. Shipmate Jackie Hill is on Iona on Saturday, off to the fields. Excellent, shipmate. Well, I should be live streaming Saturday, so you should be able to watch yourself go. If you can, give us a wave, or if you can't, if you can't, just enjoy yourself. I think that Ventura could do with a lick of paint, if I'm honest. When was she last refurbished? Last refurbished 2018. Might be due for another refurbishment there. Right, should be able, and Annabelle Dace, what time on Thursday? Thursday. Will I be live streaming Thursday? I might be. I'm trying to think what I'm up to Thursday. Thursday, what have we got Thursday? Thursday we have two ships, the Caribbean Princess and the Regal Princess. They're departing at 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock Thursday, shipmate, for I would think a good opportunity for some haulage there on Thursday. Sunday is the one this week, though. Sunday's the busy day. 5 ships on Sunday, and like I say, Shield Hall will also be lurking around. I think it's her last day. Oh, there's shipmate Johnny B. Maybe I can get some cameras working by then. Just have to investigate the Wi-Fi link down at Netlycam, and I believe that Itchin at the moment they've lost their Wi-Fi internet. Yeah.
Ventura VTS will receive traffic update at the Waverley. She's coming from the west. She's just come up to Hampstead Ledge now.
Well, here we go. We've got a red funnel ferry coming in. Which red funnel is this? This is the one that was broken. It's indeed. This is the Red Eagle. The Red Eagle was out of action for a while, so obviously fixed it. I thought she was going to be out of action for another week or so, but now it appears that she's all good and functioning. That visibility is definitely decreasing, isn't it? Well, it's the visibility. I would think probably 6.6 nautical miles. Oh, it's not a good day, is it? Shipmate Mark Dewey says 2026 is the next refit for her. Well, there you go. I was thinking it might be soon. That would sound about right. That's what 8 to 10 years seems to be a pretty regular time for refit. Sometimes they have little refits in between. I've noticed at sort of 4 or 5 years they have little small refits, so they seem to update a lot of the IT and technology on board. Shipmate Paul answers. Shipmate Sue Vernon. Many thanks for your kind donation. That's very good of you. What was it? Shipmate Paul Anderson says, are you travelling steerage class on Cunard? Yes, I am. I thought how, because Cunard cruises are a little more expensive than the other cruises. So I thought, how can I do this as inexpensively as possible? So it's I'm not particularly fond of a one-way cruise, but it's a one-way cruise rather than travelling from the port of Southampton to somewhere else. It's a one-way cruise from Barcelona to Southampton, so at least 50% of the destination is correct. That's a bit, but yeah, so from Barcelona, so that'd be quite good. And it's a week, and it was a really good deal. Next away is the Oceana Marina at 6 o'clock, and I've not heard anything on the radio. Excellent Blue Spanner says that Red Eagle's just returning from a sea trial. Yeah, I can't see anyone board. I should probably come over here and park up. Maybe they have fixed the drive, because I think she went out for a little bit, and then they were just moored up again, so they didn't fix the drive. So maybe this time they fixed it. Oh yes, it looks like a very empty ship. It's like the Mary Celeste, isn't it? Shipmate Terence Sharp says, make use of the afternoon tea at 3 p.m. Oh, thanks, shipmate. A couple of people have mentioned that, so I should definitely do that, because I have forgotten all about it. Unfortunately, we've got to amuse ourselves with a Red Eagle.
Mary Rose, VTS.
Mary Rose? Didn't think that was seaworthy.
Hello there. Are you going to do the Congo number 1 now?
Shipmate Raymond Morris suggests stowaway. Yeah,
All received, thank you.
I'd love to make a stowaway film. My cruise on a Cunard ship as a stowaway. It'd be like these urban explorer people, wasn't it? That you see them, they hide in a wardrobe in IKEA until the store closes, and then they run around afterwards. I'm not sure how I could get on the ship though. That's the only problem. I wonder what Red Eagle's going to do now. Is she going to go for a little spinny? She has drives at both the front and the back. I'm hesitant to say stern or bow because I don't really know which way is which. I mean, how do you... Because the ship goes both directions. So I'm always very confused as to how you would determine what's right, which way is forwards, which way is backwards. But she has a Voith Schneider Dried at each end and allows her to control the thrust in a full 360 degrees at both ends. Makes them very manoeuvrable. She can do all sorts of funky sideways manoeuvres and spin around on the spots. So as you can see there, the wash coming up. As I noticed, it's not the normal channel content because unfortunately I've got two broken cameras, so we can't see anything. All we can see is Cow's Cam. Netley Cam is stuck at 4 minutes past 5. Itching Cam is gone.
Southampton VTS, Red Eagle, good evening.
Red Eagle, Southampton VTS.
Junction Cam
VTS
gone.
Red Eagle, that's us, just a beam of 48 berth. Our intention is to head back down, maybe up to Calshot, and do another quick sea trial.
Red Eagle VTS will received inbound now from the west, the Waverley. She's up for 104, over.
That's all, copy, sir, thank you.
There we go. She's off to do another sea trial. And maybe still testing to make sure the drive system works. Well, I could make an opportunity here that I could do one of these question and answer sessions, couldn't I? I seem to have done that before. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. While we wait, shipmates. There we go, I'll do a little... There we go, I've started the Q&A session. I think I did this before, it seemed quite effective. Red Eagle's heading back. Next away...
VTS, the Marina.
Oh, I was just about to say, next away is the Oceana Marina.
Marina, Southampton VTS.
It's Marina. VTS Marina. Yeah, on board port side 2102. She's outbound for Seabrugger. She's 7.2 maximum draft, 7.2. And I'll give you the figures when I get them. Just waiting for a crew member to embark.
Marina VTS, that's all received.
Oh, naughty crew members late. Oh, there, shipmates. One Dan and his boat says any update on Cruise Cam. That's Cruise Cam is unfortunately attached to a building that's covered in scaffolding due to the cladding being replaced. It has been delayed quite a bit, but for my
Big Ron, Southampton VTS.
my understanding is it should be back online towards the end of this year. It was going to be August.
All received.
It was going to be August, then it was going to be... Actually, it was going to be May, then August, and then it was delayed till December. So currently, I think Cruise Cam should be back, I think, probably towards the end of the year. I can't really say when, because it's completely out of my control, but it will be coming back. Shipmate Mater Stewart says, when is Solent Breeze's cam coming online? Well, Captain Marty has been fabricating a pole for me. Then I need him to install it. So I'm waiting on him at the moment. Unfortunately, Captain Marty has done the dirty on me, and he's buggered off to China, rather irritatingly. Which then also equally coincides with Paula Jones' question, and she asks, when is the Bramblebank cricket match, please, and will I be filming? And the Bramblebank cricket match is Friday the 20th of September. And rather annoying, Captain Marty, who's one of his boats I normally would go out with, he will be in China that day still. Although I do know where the keys for his boats are, so maybe I'll just borrow one of his boats. I will ask him. I will ask him beforehand, but no, normally he doesn't mind. Shipmate Jay says, what time does the boat show open? Well, the boat show opens on Friday. I think it's normally 9:30. Sometimes the opening day is slightly different. It's a good question, actually. I do need to check up on that myself, because I'm going to go along on Friday. It opens at 10 o'clock on the Friday. Open from 10 till 6. And the last day it closes at 5. So I should be there Friday morning, 10 o'clock, first in the queue, ready to go and see what's going on. Shipmate CS28 asking, how does a member join Discord? Aha! When you join the Discord, there is a link somewhere for perks. And if you click on on the link for the perks, one of the perks is access to the Discord server. Click on that link, and that will either, if you haven't got Discord, it will invite you to download Discord, and then you can sign up to Discord, become a member, and join in with our community.
BTS, the Marina.
It's actually growing quite a lot, the Discord group.
Marina, Southampton VTS.
Yeah, the Cherry Sand, what's he up to?
He's going to 109 first.
He's going to 109 first. Okay, that's fine. Keep.
Just some information here from Paul. I'm trying to work out how can I do this? Let me see. If I save that. I actually might want to do this. Yeah, there we go. I think I can do this. So if there's a will, there's a way. So that should be. There we go. So we're talking about the cruise. So Paul from Love Cruise is telling me here's a price, for example, on Ventura sailing the same cruise that she's doing today. So that's 4 nights on Ventura, departing from Southampton the end of February. Inside cabin from $339 per person. And if you're interested in that, do contact Paul at Love Cruises. There is a link in the description here somewhere. So Oceana Marina has called in. I'm cameraless. There we go. I quite like the question and answer session. There you go. It makes a difference. Shipmate Disney Day 44 says, do pilots physically take control of the ships, or do they give instructions to the bridge crew? They give instructions. It's a little technical, and I'm not entirely sure what the ins and outs of it. But essentially, the captain is the captain of the vessel, but the pilot is in charge when it's in port. So for instance, some years ago we had the Ro-Ro vehicle carrier Hogo Saka. That was badly loaded, or they made an error in the loading of it, and the pilot decided the best thing to do was to beach it onto Bramble Bank, where the cricket match will be next Friday. And that was the decision of the pilot.
VTS Red Jet 6 approaching Highland. Permission to carry on with speed, please.
And the pilot would have complete knowledge of where Bramble Bank is and what
Red
to
Jet
do.
6 Southampton VTS, yes, you may proceed if safe to do so. Over.
Thank you.
So there we go. Someone's asking where the Waverley is. Looks like the Waverley came from Poole. She headed off. Looks like she went all the way around the Isle of Wight, round to Shanklin, and then came back round to Yarmouth. She might have dropped people off at Yarmouth, I'm not sure, and then don't know where she's going. I think she's coming back into port. Shipmate Shepherd Book says he'd be paying more for the airfare than the cruise. Well, you certainly would, shipmate. You're coming from quite some distance, aren't you? So I can imagine you'd be paying quite a lot for your airfare. But if you happen to live in the port of Southampton, it's quite a deal. I can see quite a few of the boats. This looks like lots of the smaller boats are in the boat show so far.
Sierra CGM Congo, Southampton VTS.
Shipmate Seawolf 9999 asks, how do I get my cameras to stream on YouTube? Any specific software? Oh, yes, there is, shipmate. There's two types. So quite a few cameras have something called an RTMP protocol built in, and that's what YouTube is expecting.
Sierra CGM Congo, Southampton VTS. Information: you may go direct to the pilot station. Over.
Looks like that boat's got a brown hull. That's rather unusual, isn't it? Sea line. Yeah, so the cameras can stream directly to YouTube, which is what, for instance, if I could, and what would Nick this one? Cow's Cam is directly streaming to YouTube all the time. There's no computer involved on that one. Ferry Cam, it goes via a computer, just because I had some information to it. But if I'm not streaming directly to YouTube, and I'm streaming via some software, I use something called OBS. It's Open Broadcast Software, and that's what I'm using at the moment. That allows me to connect all the various camera streams and have my maps and have the weather and have the list and do all these other things. Make captain logos come up when I remember. Do all those sorts of things. So that's Open Broadcast Software. That's really good. It's also brilliantly, it's free. No, that's what's good about that. Let's have a look. I'm just looking back for the chat. Shipmate Ken Goes Cruising says he's watching from on board. On board Sky Princess. Oh, I think you might be somewhere where the weather's a lot better. I think if you're on Sky Princess, if memory serves me correctly. But this chap's coming in here with his, not sure what that is. Can't really see. There's a big marquee in the way. Unfortunately, the boat show gets bigger and bigger every year, and they have more and more marquees in, to make it very difficult to see anything. Sky Princess. Oh, you're on Sky Princess. You are just on your way to Gibraltar, and you're around the sort of Malaga area of Spain. I suspect your weather's a lot better than what we're having here. Shipmate Paul Dobson. Oh yes, I think Waverley is heading for berth 1-4. Yeah, we'll catch up some Waverley. I've noticed Waverley is super fast when she gets going. I'm very impressed with Waverley, the paddle steam. And I haven't been on board Waverley just as yet. Currently, she's off of just Newtown Bay on the Isle of Wight, getting near the Beauly River. And Oceana Marina is due away next into this filthy weather we're having here. Boy, that Finley Brown is off to Sea Cadets. Well, you have a good time, shipmates. I was going to say dib, dib, dib and dub, dub, dub. I think that's the Scouts, isn't it? That's not Sea Cadets. Oh, shipmate Sarah P. or Sarah Pease says, ahoy, Captain, and shipmates, how much time is saved by ships going past the Needles instead of the normal route? Oh, that's a good question. How much time saved? I wouldn't say a great deal. Probably probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, that sort of, depending on other traffic, a couple of hours. Of course, you're going to probably save 100 nautical miles, something like that, which is obviously a bit of fuel. But I think what's more important, because I did ask VTS about this, and I think it's just some of the pilots get bored and they like a bit of excitement. They want to go a different route, which I think is brilliant. That's probably what I'd be doing if I was a pilot. I'd be doing the different route. Shipmate Shepherd Book said, "What's up about Shield Hall? Is she being retired?" No, she's not being retired. It's her last cruise of the season. unbelievably. I was surprised. I would have thought she would have been cruising for a lot longer, but no, I think this Sunday is her last cruise, if I remember correctly. Yes, it's the boat show cruise to the Solent. It departs at 2:30. Departs at 2:30. Back at 6 o'clock. So, as we've got during that time, we have, what do we have? We've got 5 ships departing. So she'll be back at 6 o'clock. And on Sunday, currently there is 5 ships departing. 2 of them we don't know the time, but 3 of them are one at 5, Norwegian Prima at 5, Arvia at 5:30, and Sky Princess at 5:30. So I think if you're on Shield Hall on Sunday coming back in, you'll be seeing all the comings and goings of all the cruise ships. And I think that's how they're marketing this one. I think they're marketing it as, oh yeah, it says C5 cruise ships depart. There we go. There we go. It's £16. There you go. That's for a child. I'm not a child. £44 for an adultie. I think there'll be much hooting and honking. Just always likes to cause a bit of a stir.
Waverley, Southampton VTS. Waverley, Southampton VTS, good afternoon. Question, what are your intentions with the Ventura passing Esso outward bound? She's clear channel, over. Waverley VTS, message received, thanks. I can't give you a tidal gauge for cow shot at present, over. Understood.
Shipmate Sussex Rail Enthusiast says they're going to be on Waverley on Thursday from Portsmouth.
Message received, thank you.
I need to get my timetable sorted and get on to Waverley.
BTS, Red Osprey, hook in.
Red Osprey, hook in. Traffic information, Ventura is passing SO out. Red Eagles at the Catalan outward bound, over.
All received, thank you.
Shipmate Nigel Willoughby says, what time is the cricket match on 20th? Britannia arriving on that morning. The cricket match will be very early in the morning. We normally try and get down there for about 6 o'clock. Basically first light. So I'm just trying to think what time Ventura is coming in. Or Britannia, sorry. Britannia. It's probably... We'll probably see her coming up Southampton water. They're normally back in port before that sort of time. But yeah, we'll be down there. Yeah, it looks like that drizzle's definitely set in for the evening, doesn't it? Ventura, just passing the lady on the radio, was talking about Ventura and Waverley. So here's Waverley. She was asking what Waverley's intentions are, because Ventura is a clear channel vessel. So Ventura is going to come all down here, around Bramblebank, this little shaded area here. This is Bramblebank. This is where the cricket match will be. And you have the two yacht clubs from the Cows come across and play cricket on here every morning, every year, once a year. So the Waverley, I would imagine, is probably going to hold off a bit, or she might stick over here because the Ventura is a clear channel vessel, so she's got all this channel to herself. So they're on a bit of a collision course.
Venture 7, BTS, message received, thank you. Traffic information, Ventura is approaching the hook outward bound. Should be clear channel, followed by the Red Eagle. Marina's due away 1800 from 102, and she's head out, over.
Oh, did you make Billy Brown says, will I be filming the cricket again? Yes, I shall film it. And also, I'm going to try live streaming it as well. I think I live streamed it last year. I'm not entirely remember. I think I've got an improvement on my live streaming setup, although the mobile signal is not too brilliant in the middle of the Solent. I will try. It reminds me, if I can't steal one of Captain Marty's boats, I might have to see if I can catch a lift on someone else's boat. Shipmate Liz of Leadborn says she's look out for her on Britannia on Friday with a midships with a Hampshire flag on the port side. Ooh, port side. I think we should be able to see that. Britannia's probably at 46th berth on Friday. Let's have a look. Friday, Britannia. Yes, 46th berth. So port side. Yes, we'll see you on Itching Cam if Itching Cam's working.
Yes, Red Falcon, good evening. Just fasten roll clear for cows, please.
Or Netley Cam if Netley Cam's working.
Falcon VTS, even again, traffic information, Red Osprey's passing SO around, and Red Jet 7's just departing Cows. The Waverley's at the East Leaped also over.
Oh, copy, thank you.
Shipmate Seawolf 999 says he puts
Ventura VTS message received, traffic information, the Waverley is at the East Leap, she's inbound. Should go outside at the northeast Gurnard for you to be clear channel, over.
Shipmate Seawolf 999 puts Cow's cam on big monitor and puts his windows to tell people to see view. Excellent, shipmate.
Information, Red Osprey's passing SO inbound. The Waverley's at the East Leap and inbound should be decking out the channel for the Ventura that's clear channel passing SO out, over.
So, copy, thank you, ma'am.
Galicia VTS.
Southampton VTS, motor vessel, Hobank.
Hobank, Southampton VTS, stand by, break, Galicia VTS, message received. Traffic information, the CMA CGM Congo, boarding her pilot, out and out boys, inward-bound main channel for Southampton, over.
Well, the shipmate Andy Foster, many thanks for subscribing, shipmate. Welcome aboard.
Hobank, were you calling VTS?
Good evening, ma'am. This is motor vessel Hobank. My vessel ready for sailing, discharging completed. 18:30 pilot boarding time is correct?
Hobank, Southampton VTS. Information, your pilot will board in the next 10 minutes, approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Your sailing time, 1830, over.
Okay, understood.
Lovely looking boats down there.
Whitehove VTS.
Yeah, so Marina's on the move. I should probably put the camera in the right direction rather than looking at things I can't afford. All these lottery boats down here.
Whitehove VTS, message received, thanks.
Oh, there we go. She's on the edge of our screens. Oh, the shipmate Anthony Holton, 1923. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
Grande Guinea, Southampton VTS.
Many thanks for subscribing.
Grande Guinea. Southampton VTS, over.
Oceana Marina, she's off on a 12-day...
Station calling VTS.
That's a very odd name for this cruise, I find. It's a 12-day French fascination trip, London to London. Not London, this is Southampton. I think they're selling this to the Americans.
Maersk Seabag 1, Southampton VTS. That's all understood, sir. Just keep a good listening watch, 12 and 09, please.
But it's a bit odd because there is it may be a French fascination trip, and it does call in at France a lot, but it also calls in at Spain and Belgium. So broad-minded, these Oceania people. So it's a 12-day French fascination trip, calling in at Zeebrugge, and then Le Havre in France. Well, they're calling that Paris. Saint-Malo, Lorient, La Rochelle, Bordeaux. And the advantage of this size of ship, like the Oceana Marina, she can actually get quite a long way up the river to Bordeaux, unlike some of the larger ships which have to be further downstream. So that's a pretty good ship to be going on that sort of cruise. And one of the advantages of the smaller ships. Then Saint-Jean-de-Luz in France, and then Bilbao in Spain, and then La Coruña, and then back across the Bay of Biscay to Southampton, or as they're referring to it, London. Oceana Marina, she's just had a refit. In fact, I was on her a couple of weeks ago. I had a lovely 5-course lunch. It's a wonderful ship. It's a little more expensive than other ships. They call themselves... Now, I can't remember the correct term they call themselves. I think they call themselves entry-level luxury. They're not as expensive as some of the other premium lines, like the Seven Seas or the Regent and so on. But they are certainly a great deal more expensive than P&O and some of those other ships. One of the things I've noticed is that they do include lots with the price of the ticket. So, I mean, I can't remember all the things you get now. I think you get shore excursions, you get money back for shore excursions. You also get a lot of shore excursions, and Wi-Fi is included in the package. There's also the specialty restaurants are all included, depending what level you go in. I think if you go in at a better level, you get the specialty restaurants. You can go as many times as you like. If you're at the low level, you're guaranteed one meal in each of the specialty restaurants. You can always ask again, but if you're a different level of cabin, you get different arrangements. But it's really impressive. Very good indeed. But again, not necessarily the cheapest of cruise. But the people I've met on board, they really enjoy it. They've travelled on. It does seem to appeal to Americans more. But some of the British people that have been on board I was talking to, they said they've had a really good cruise on. They've travelled on all sorts of cruise ships, and they just liked it.
Southampton VTS, Cherry Sands.
Cherry Sands, Southampton VTS.
Yeah, good evening, all secure, starboard side 2109. Thanks very much.
Cherry Sands VTS, message received, thanks.
Yes, the British people I met on board said it just suited their requirements perfectly.
Southampton VTS, Red Eagle, hook by out.
Red Eagle hook out, thank you. Red Jet 7 to southeast of you, and we're bound. Other than that, the Waverley is coming in from the west. Should be outside the northeast Gurnard for the Ventura, over.
That's all copied, ma'am. Our intentions are just to head to Calshot Cardinal, and we'll probably make a turn over there and head back to Southampton.
Copy, thank you.
Shipmate Gregory Smith suggests they're going to put some towers on the Guildhall and pretend it's the Houses of Parliament, and the clock tower has to be Big Ben. Yes, Americans would probably... I'm not trying to be disparaging with Americans, but they might go, it's not as big as we thought it would be. Yes, no, I'm not sure it'll pass for London. It's a good idea, though. I know out of the tourist destinations in the UK, the top 3 most disappointing tourist destinations for people visiting the UK, and I can't remember the order of them, but Buckingham Palace was one. I think because you can't access many areas of the Buckingham Palace, and they're very disappointed with that. And the other 2 are quite local. So Highclere Castle, I think it's Castle Highclere House. That's the one that features in Downton Abbey. But when you go and visit in person, the front's the same, but the inside is nothing like Downton Abbey. So lots of people are very disappointed about not being able to see Downton Abbey and all the various people. And then the other one that's also in our local area that's disappointing is Stonehenge. Lots of people complain that Stonehenge isn't as big as they thought it would be, and it's just a pile of rocks. Is it still raining? I think drizzle may be holding off a little. How's the wind? How's the weather doing? Nope, that's not weather. That's weather. It's still a bit windy. Yeah, so I shall going to have to. Yes, I'm going to have to steal Captain Marty's boat, I think. That's going to be early on Friday morning. Early Friday morning for Bramblebank cricket match. Actually, what is the forecast? And well, I don't think the forecast is that reliable that far out, is it? Yeah, let's have a look. Well, actually, it looks fairly decent. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll keep an eye out for that. One of the things that the Oceana Cruises does with their ships in port, because their ships are slightly smaller, they can get into more difficult to reach ports. They also like to stay longer if they can, so that you can enjoy an evening in port. Because they are smaller, they don't necessarily have the variety of onboard entertainment some of the larger ships do. So if they are in port for the evening, what they will do is they will bring on board local entertainers, musicians, dancers or something, and they will be on board performing, and then so you have a whole variety of entertainment. When I went on board a couple of weeks ago, I had a lovely tour around one of the cabins at the stern. Absolutely fantastic. It even had its own little cinema room on board, which I thought was brilliant.
Busiest Marina.
Station calling VTS.
Busiest Marina.
Marina, VTS.
Yeah, we're at the pier head boy out now, and I've got the figures when you're ready.
Oh yes, let's have some figures.
Marina, VTS, Pierhead, thank you, and yes please.
Okay, passengers 1218 and crew 764 plus 1.
Marina, VTS, message received, thank you. Red Eagles at Lanes Aiken, Reg at 7's at the Greenland Inn, and the Waverley West Brambles inward bound for Western Docks, over.
Okay, ferries and the Waverley, okay, thank you, inbound.
Well, she makes that, so Marina sails with
CMA, CGM, Congress, Southampton, VTS.
Oh, that's a very big inflatable rib there. So, Marina sails with 1,218 passengers. She's got a capacity maximum of 1,400 or 1,258 for probably just double occupancy. So yeah, she's a reasonably full ship and fully crewed up. There's some good numbers there, good ratio, plenty of crew on board. I know that's something my British shipmates that I met on board, they mentioned that they really enjoyed the crew. The crew were very, very reliable. And I think because there are a less number of passengers on board, you get to know the crew. You get so if you're in if you order a particular drink in a particular restaurant, they know what you like. Well, the shipmate Elizabeth G says sounds like a nice size ship to me. It is. It's a reasonable size of ship. Many other operators would be operating that at probably around 2,500 passengers for 66,000 gross ton ship. But Oceana like to keep the passenger numbers down, and therefore all the cabins look bigger. There's common areas have got to feel a bit more spacious, and that's what a lot of people like, apparently. So they've certainly found their niche, I think. The owners of the business also seem to spend a lot of time perfecting the onboard restaurants. I think she's the only... I think she's got a Michelin-starred restaurant on one of the ships. But yeah, I've got a great choice of restaurants, and I said the food was excellent. It's looking miserable out there, isn't it? Shepherd book says about Buckingham Palace. He said, did King Charles indicate he wanted to make it a tourist attraction and not actually live in it? I can't imagine that's what he would have said. That sounds like a spoof headline. Sounds like something you might read in the what was that paper? The Sunday Sport. That was some years ago, wasn't it? Oh, raindrops on the camera. Yeah, they've got all sorts on board as well. There's obviously your spas, your treatment centres, all these different things. One of the features I particularly liked on board the Oceana Marina was that a library up on the top towards the front. Actually, it's in that black bit. In fact, it's about where? It's about here, I think. In the middle, towards the top. And it's an entire library full of books, but it's all full of little nooks and crannies where you can sit down with a good book and hopefully a rum-based cocktail and just enjoy the cruise. I mean, really well fitted out. Lots of artwork on board as well. Absolutely, lots and lots of artwork all over the ship, and they don't particularly have any art auctions. Oh, and one of the standout features of the Oceana lines. It's a good job I had this tour before I went to lunch, otherwise I wouldn't have remembered it. One of the standout features of the Oceana line, they were the first to introduce cooking schools apparently on the ships. There's a cooking school. You can book up and get some classes, and it's been such a good feature that lots of other cruise lines have copied it, and they now have cooking schools on all of their ships. Just going to fancifully try Netley Cam. No, still broken. Itching Cam, still broken. Fully Cam's working now. Right, shipmates, apologise for that. I mean, I know it's been a bit of an off-the-cuff broadcast anyway, but then a broadcast that was broken. The red jet's coming in. Next broadcast.
CMA CGM Congo, Southampton VTS, message received, thank you. Traffic update, the Ventura is approaching the Prince Consort now.
Next broadcast will be, I think we're going to go for Thursday for the Caribbean Princess and the Regal Princess, because they're both departing at 4 o'clock. I reckon we'll be in for some good haulage there. We haven't had any haulage today. Then Friday, it's just Britannia on Friday. Iona and Ventura on Saturday, both one away at 5 and Iona away at 5:30. And then Sunday's the big one. So we've got Shield Hall's last day out in public. Lots of hoots and honks from Shield Hall. And then also on Sunday we have Norwegian Prima, Avia, Sky Princess, Disney Dream, and Queen Mary 2 departing. And that'll be the sum total of the broadcast for this week. I would have been broadcasting tomorrow, but like I said, I'm going to the cricket, so it better not rain. International T20, England versus Australia. With a shipmate, Debbie does cruises. How often will you broadcast in the winter season? Oh, not as often, shipmate. Problems are twofold. Pretty much at the end of October, when the clocks go backwards, it starts to get dark, which obviously is a bit of a problem. But also lots of cruise ships relocate to warmer climes. So it starts to get very difficult, so it will be a lot less. Probably end up being, one or two a week, I suspect. Because it's so dark, it doesn't actually make a lot of sense. In fact, I probably won't end up following the ships down Southampton water. It tends to be just here in port, where it's a bit lighter. But that being said, some of the ships do look really pretty when they're all lit up at night time, because we don't really see them. You can see a little bit here on Oceania. The O on the funnel is lit up in blue, which I saw this morning, but rather smart.
Eagle hook buoy in.
But some of the ships...
Ready working, thank you. Traffic information, Red Falcon, Catalan out. The Marina is approaching Dockhead, however.
Yeah, some of the ships really do look like massive illuminated fairground rides, absolutely covered in lights. I think it's the Ada ships that are particularly bright and colourful, so they do actually look quite good. But I'll try and... it's what I can fit in, what's suitable weather-wise. If it's clear, it's pretty good, but if it's raining, it's just not very good at all. Oh, shipmate Raven Morris went to Highclere. Enjoyed that one. Shipmate Johnny B said that at the end of the day, I misread this, he said at the end of the day it's just a load of big scones, really useless, all that druid stuff. And I'm thinking, I didn't know the druids invented scones. Do druids have cream first, or do they clotted cream, or do the druids have the strawberry first? And I realised he meant big stones, not big scones. That's me thinking about galley time again, isn't it? Right, shipmate, hope you enjoyed that one. Many thanks to all of you who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. Thanks to all the channel members, PayPal donors, Patreons, and people who send me nice little gifts in the post. All very much appreciated. I have a feeling I might be buying some new Wi-Fi links that are probably more waterproof. And of course, thanks to the Blue Spanner crew, who do such a fantastic job of looking after the cameras and the chat and pointing me in the right direction, because I consistently forget things, do things wrong, all those sorts of things. And over on Cow's Cam, we have Ventura passing by. That's quite good timing. And just as we have the Marina passing Dockhead, because that's as far as I can go at the moment, because the cameras are breaking, we have Ventura over on Cow's Cam. Right, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. And we will be back on Thursday, I think. Will I be back Thursday? Easily confused, that's the problem. Thursday. I think I said Thursday, didn't I? Thursday? Oh, yes, Thursday for Caribbean Princess and Regal Princess. Yes, that's right, absolutely. Right, till next time, shipmates.